These materials are not something that exists naturally in nature, and when produced through a very complex process are very stable metallic substances that function as a catalyst to promote chemical reactions. It promotes the combustion reaction to achieve more complete burning of the fuel. The more fuel burned in the combustion chamber during the flame front event, the more chemical energy goes into creating power rather than wasted heat energy or having to be further burned in your car's catalytic converter. Now, how this works in gasoline is that the catalytic action of XFT promotes more complete combustion of fuel in the power stroke, providing more power. The flame front moves more quickly across the combustion chamber, raising the mean effective pressure in the cylinder while reducing the tendency for spark knocker engine pinging, which can damage your engine.
It requires less energy to do the same amount of work. Let me make sure that's clear. You require less energy to do the same amount of work. So in a gallon that contains 231 cubic inches of fuel, at 1500 RPM with the organometallic in it, the requirement for fuel goes down.
The organometallic chemistry, the way I like to really simplify it, is we burn more of the variabilities of the BTU of the fuel than if you didn't have it in there. So even though, and that's why we can say instead of using a 91 octane, you can use a lower 85 octane, because we're burning more of that variabilities of the BTU fuel, so we're actually acting like a higher octane fuel because they burn faster. And so that's the reason the organic catalyst is so neat. And it also, with all the other products that we have in our formula, we're not just a catalyst formula. Well, you know, we've got the corrosion inhibitors, we got the demulsifiers, we got the polymer retardants, we got stabilizers and lubricants and all these other products in there that make this mix so unique. There is just no other product out there that has all that, and plus the treat ratio makes it just a tremendous product that nobody can compete against. And we continually do R&D on our product to make sure that we're up to snuff with all the changes going on with fuels and refineries, so we know that we're going to be where we want to be with our product.
Organometallic metallocene compounds are sandwich molecules. Some scientists stumbled onto this metallocene formulation as a result of the testing that was being done on solid rocket boosters. Organometallics have been studied for years and years and years at some of the most renowned test facilities on the planet. It's not a function of whether an organometallic will work. It's more a function if we're smart enough to set up a test to show that it will work. If you're looking for data as to whether or not an organometallic is a viable component, the scientific world is replete with studies. You have reduced ignition delay, and then you have reactivity to ignition, spontaneous reactivity to ignition as a result of these random organometallic sites within the combustion chamber. That reactivity creates a controlled and enhanced combustion paradigm that equates to higher dynamic releases on internal combustion engine components.